Today, today, uh, I'm reading. I'm reading Lost and Out and chapter 19. Trevor in Twinsville. Right time, his morning worked perfectly, and and on Wednesday he got to school just as the first bus arrived. He went through he went through the front door with a big crowd of kids, then walked straight across the central hallway and stopped against the hardware wall, scanning for face amid a flow of kids. He was looking for Melissa or for James. He saw Sin, but he didn't really want to talk with him. He wanted to talk to the kid who knew who knew who he was. The ones who knew that he was Ray, and he didn't spot either of them. So she is back into the heavy foot traffic, turn right, and shuffled along toward the sixth grade hall. He was going to get to homeroom early. He was going to get to homeroom early than usual, but he still had some issue with the math homework, so the extra time would be good. At the first bus route appeared come inside on Wednesday. Mrs. Cardiff stood next to the open doorway of her office, watching. Watching, she had an excellent memory for pace, and almost immediately she saw Jay Grayson walking the door. The perfect match with the fifth grade school picture in his student's folder. Except this morning, the boy had a fresh brush, brush, brushes, brows, brows,
이것만 읽어봐. ES 빼고
bruise, bruise, bruise. On his right cheekbone, plus a small scratch on his chin. The nurse made a mental. The nurse made. The nurse made a mental note of the physical issues. The child seems hesitant, as if he wasn't sure which way to go, and he wasn't working with friends, wasn't talking with anyone. After all, he didn't see the three or four girls who smiled his way. He stood alone near the wall for about 20 seconds, looking this way and then turned and walking toward the sixth grade hall. Seemed like a sort of a runner. She thought maybe he felt a little lost without his twin. Ray sat down in homeroom and started talking with Alex Grumman. He was a mess with, and Ray did help. He had some trouble with the homework about factory, which was Jay's fault.
조금 옆으로
For taking such
의자 조금만 당길게. no. 아니 앞으로 당기시고 옆으로 당길까요? 옆으로 당기는데 앞으로 자꾸 당기나?
for talking such lousy note, which was because all during math class on Tuesday, Jay kept getting distracted by that girl he thought
So
he thought was so special July Parkman. But
Julie
Julie
Parkman.
Parkman.
줄라이를 보내고 그래.
그러게.
스페셜
But Ray
줄리
didn't
파크만.
want to think about Jay. He was glad to be nowhere near his brother. The nasty little lad. He thought. He thought. 또 아주 아랫도 안 보이네. He thought.
이렇게 해도 돼.
And if I never
이렇게
see.
해도 돼. 뒤집어. 혓바닥을 내밀어서 확 뒤집어. 혓바닥 끝이 여기 닿는다 생각하고.
True. And if I never see him again in my whole life, that would be just fine. And Ray felt that way because
이게 정확히
the
쌍띠긋도 아니고
previous
쌍시긋도
night
아니라니까.
had not
이렇게
been a
된다.
happy time in Twins Billy. The problem had begun after dinner on Tuesday, when Ray and Jay had gone to their room to do homework. They sat at their double-wide desk, passing their one mess book back and forth, trying to figure out the assignment. It was slow going. After about 10 minutes of struggling to explain factoring to Ray, Jay said, "Listen, forget about this stuff for the minute.
Forget about this stuff for a minute.
I've got to tell you something." Ray stopped chewing the end of his pencil and said, "So tell me." Just took a deep breath and said, "James found out about you and me.
James.
That we're twins, and that we've been switching up at school." Ray started at his brother. "You are kidding, right?" Jay shook his head. "James has twin brothers, fourth grade, and you can always tell them apart. And when we were doing our lab at soccer practice this afternoon, he said he could tell that we were different. He just know, especially since you didn't tell me that you had a scrape on your knee."
무릎. Your knee.
On
your
your
knee.
knee.
Right.
그건 knee,잖아.
킨이라고 하셨으니까 문제죠.
knee from yesterday. So he took
You said
one
kidney.
look at my knee today. Then look at the way I run and hit. The way you run, like that. What that mean? Well, he watched you running on Monday, Jay said, and you're slow, freeze your elbow stick out like chicken wings. No, they don't. Chicken wings, James said that. Jay said, "Yeah, but not making fun. Just describing." So anyway, he know now, but he not gonna tell anyone because I'm slower like that. He think I learn slower than you do. He's crazy. Jay said, "So you're okay with it? That he know about us?" Ray struggled. "Sure, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Everyone gonna know on Friday anyway." He paused a moment, then added, "And besides, I told Melissa all about everything." One Monday morning, Jay must drop it open. "You what?" Ray said. "I told Melissa on Monday I didn't want to tell her a million lies about why I seemed.
I didn't want to tell her a million lies about why I seemed like such a complicated adult on Friday.
So right today, Jay said, "Where was I When I was impressed with her, she knew. Today, Ray nodded.
She knew.
Ray nodded.
Not know. Knew. Past.
She knew. Today,
Right.
Ray nodded. And a slow grin spread over his face. Yeah, I caught her after school while we were at soccer. And she said some of the other girls now
No.
know about us too. 야, 계속 이걸 또 오늘도. Knew, no.
Right.
You, no. Because she told her friends. She girls named
This girl named Caroline. Caroline.
아 이거 그 먹고 그 식용 이름인데.
카놀라유고 그거는.
And Melissa's really sorry about it and everything, but I told her it's no big deal. Ray fused, and his grin got bigger. And hey, good news, she said. You were really cute in science today. Pretending to be all
cool and
pretending
smooth.
to be all cool and smooth like me.
나라면 이렇게 했겠다. Pretending to be all cool and smooth.
나라면 이렇게
전부 다 멋지고
Slug Ray on the shoulder.
Yeah. cool. cool 하면은 or 같잖아.
잘못 읽었잖아. That's for not telling me sooner. He punched Ray again on the same spot, Heather. And that's for thinking it's also funny that everyone been whispering and laughing.
laughing.
Behind my back all day. You know, you and your stupid girl's friend, who's about as cute as a white top. What? Top.
worse잖아 이게 worse.
worse.
worse. 그냥 worse 하면 돼.
The insert made Ray crunch his.
The insert made Ray.
insert가 아닌데 CERT가 아니잖아. cert가 아니라니까. insert. The insert made Ray crunch his first. 아닌데 이거 아래 안 붙은데 fist. He's pissed. 나도 또 first라고.
pissed.
이거 내가 first 하려고 그러니까 알이 없어.
pissed.
And he want to hit back, but Jay's face look is so red and twist with anger that it struck him as funny. So Ray started laughing. And that's when civil war broke out. civil war까지.
형제가 싸우기 시작한단 말이지. Brother against brother.
Jay jumped
그러니까 그게 동족 상잔이잖아, civil war가. 그래가지고 civil war가 시작.
Jay jumped up and tackled Ray. 그래, 태클까지 해야 돼. Knocking him off his chair. They both hit the floor, and someone's leg caught on the cord of the double neck desk leg. It went flying, and both right birds popped as it crashed to the floor, plunging the bedroom into darkness. By the time they're dead, he stomped up the stairs to stop the fight. Jay's shirt was ripped from shoulder to waist. His elbow was bleeding. His elbow was bleeding
His elbow was bleeding where it had smacked against the radiator. radiator라고 하잖아, 우리가 radiator라고 안 하고 여기서 radiator.
radiator 쓴 데가 있잖아.
radiator. 해줄까?
And Ray had best
요즘 그런 것만 들이답하고 있는데.
chicken bone and the fingernails scraped on his chin. The boy got some pissed, ate, and the second round of scolding.
First ate.
First ate.
근데 pissed라고 하셨어요.
그러네. 이건 말이 못하네. First aid and the second round of scolding from their mom.
개떡같이 듣고 있는 것 같아도 채도같이 알아듣고 내가 체킹을 하는데. 나 같으면 안 들어가 없다. 지긋지긋해봐.
They braced the right barbers and went back to their homework. And ice silence.
Silence. You get the silence.
Icy silence.
In icy silence. 완전 얼어붙듯이 조용해지는가? 아버지 오셨어. 쥐어받고 싸우다가 피니첼 치르려고 아버지 오셨어. Icy silence.
Of the night. Even at breakfast on Wednesday morning. Their mom said, boys, don't be like this. I don't know
what you're fighting about, but you need to let it go.
But you need to let it go there. And move on. I want you to shake hands with each other right now. So the twins shook hands, but each tried to catch the other hands to give it knuckle grin. And each of them gives extra hugs.
And they held grip
so long that their dad said, all right.
Okay.
Knock it off, both of you now. So as Ray said at homeroom on Wednesday, trying to understand what Alex explained about the factoring problem. Having a twin brother at all would have been just fine with him. After the intercom speaker cracked to life, and a voice said, Mrs. Wren. Yes, she answered, shushing. Yes, she answered, shushing the room with her hand and eyes. Please send J. Grayson to the nurse office right away for the hearing test. All right. Thank you. And the speaker went down. Mrs. Wren said, Jay, you should take your things with you. And don't worry. All the new students get their ear test every fall. Do you know where the nurse office is? Ray was on his feet already, his book bag on his shoulder. Next to the main office. Mrs. Wren nodded. That's right. And Ray, that's right. 내가 올도
자꾸 올 붙이는 거야? That's right.
And Ray was out the door and on his way, a happy bounce on his step. Ray normally didn't like going to the nurse's office. But this was great because if he played it right, he might be able to miss the first half of Masquerade. No factoring and no having to pretend to be nice to that dumb parkman girls for his stupid brother. On this particular morning, a trip to the north was going to be the perfect way to start the day. 계속 속도 많이 빨라지지 않았어?
근데 이건 도대체 몇 챕터짜리인가? 챕터 20번이야.
20. Game over.
자꾸 읽다 보면 없어지겠다.
Ray stood in the open doorway a second.
열을 읽고 있는 거야.
He had learned it that it was always good to simper the air quickly before entering another office. Quality.
이게 quality.
눈알이 그렇게 좋지가 않아. Air quality before entering another office. And I inhaled a few times. He decided.
Okay, here. 올라갑니다. 다음 문장 이제 그래서 A 발음지.
그렇게까지 생각을 해야 되나? 그렇고 inhaling 일단 단체로 이렇게. And after inhaling a few times, he decided for small. Okay, now small. No bathroom odor. 오 안 하고 others. A가 아니라니까.
근데 이렇게 맨 처음에 온 O 발음은 O 발음 안 나고요.
No bathroom.
발음 나요. 우리가 쓸 때 이렇게 쓰는 있죠.
Of loving. 이거 뭐고? Alcohol. 알코올이구나 이게.
And stop.
Alcohol을 하는 거. 알코올이구나. Of loving alcohol and salt.
I can't wait to
knock on the door, and instantly the nurse said, "Come right in." She was sitting at her desk on his right, and she had her laptop computer off the top of her. Lead her hand, smiled, and said, "Good morning, you're Jay." And he nodded. She said, "I am Mrs. Carrick." She pointed at the chair directly. Cardiff. 내가 또 카리프라 했어?
Right.
I am Mrs. Cardiff.
근데 잘하면 칼리프 만들지 않냐?
She pointed at the chair directly behind hers and said, he slapped his book bag off his shoulder and sit down. He looked at
Sit down.
언제 일러?
Sit down.
이렇게 읽으면 언제 일러? Sit down. He looked at the poster about proper nutrition. Nutrition.
이거 션이라고 해서
proper nutrition. Nothing there. He looked to his right at the poster about correct posture. 포즈처럼.
Posture.
이거 posture. Poster about correct posture. 포즈처럼. And immediately set up tall.
이건 발음을 매번 다르게 하는 것 같아.
Immediately. 그렇구나.
엔젤라 버캐버리 때문에 내 해주놓고는.
이게 내가 급하게 읽고 들어가니까 그렇게 되는 거야. Immediately. 엄마 가방에 들어가는 거야. Immediately set up taller in his chair. Then glanced glancing straight ahead at the back of the nurse's head. He peered down to where he left the arm to rested on her desk. And there on her desk, beside the laptop, Ray saw something. His eyes popped wide. Popped wide.
And his mind went to blank.
We are sharp jolt of electric fear. It was a bright blue powder.
당신은 여기까지 읽었는데 왜 갑자기 여기가 되지?
내가 여기 당신을 얼굴 보면서 방금 얘기했다.
Really?
His eye popped wide. 라고 얘기해. 벌써 지나갔다. It was a bright blue powder. The double-cheek student file JN described to him. The powder JN seen
M 아니고 the powder J had seen.
The powder J had seen. N이 아니고 seen이라고. M says around the room on his second day
자꾸 그럼 이거
of school.
꺼가지고 돌린다 내가.
내가 어제 N을 읽는데.
이게 the powder J and seen이라고 했거든. 그래서 내가 스탑핑 시켰거든.
The powder J had seen. In Mrs. Rand's room on his second day of school. Sitting right there, right now, 4 feet in front of him. Ray panicked. Went to left up.
Rip.
Went to rip up. Went to rip up.
Run
out of the nurse's office. Run out of the school. Run all the way home. But he sat there, trying to think. The blue powder on the nurse's desk. What does it mean? Had she studied it, discovered the truth? But if she knows,
why is she
acting like everything fine? Ray buried his thought under control as the nurse spun. Nurse spun her chair around to face him. All right, then, she said. She had a pair of
Razi.
이건 어디 아니고 라지구나. 그냥 큰 거구나. pair of Raji earphone.
이렇게 헤드폰 같이 생긴 거.
And the cord was plugged into the computer. First, I want to adjust the level on the testing program. We have a specialist. Specialist who comes and checks over my research. So I have to make sure I do this right. The computer does most of the work, but I have to set it correctly. I have to set it correctly.
Right.
I love computer these days. Don't you how they can't do almost anything? Why? When I first became a school nurse, the hearing tester was almost as big as a washing machine. Mrs. Cardiff wasn't usually this chatty. This chatty. But she wanted time to get a good look at Jay Grayson. It seems again도 아니고 again도 아니고
이렇게 I나 E가 있을 때는 G 자기 발음이 나와 지읒 발음이 나온다는 거지. agitate, agitate다, agitate다.
The boy seemed agitated. She handed him earphones and said, "Here, put those on. That's right, just like earmuffers. Now,
심하게 연막.
earmuff.
Now, let me
wiggle them a little." As she rounded forward and adjusted the headphone to fit tightly around hip, could see them.
류가 되잖아요. bruise.
Mrs. Cardiff could see the bruise on his cheekbone. His cheekbone
clearly.
And from experience, she knew what she was seeing. Those were mark on the knuckle left mark like that. Not good. The nurse pointed and said, "That's bruise. That bruise on your face. Does it hurt? What?" Ray said. He pulled the headphones of his right ear. The nurse said, "Does that bruise on your face hurt? How did that happen? Now, if I'm banged it against my back, on the board at the end, because I slipped it on a log. I see.
그런데 이런 일 있으면은 노트를 적는데 너스들이.
She thought that's right, and she was right. She said, "Does anyone in your family have hearing problems? Your mom, your dad?" Ray shook his head. The nurse made a quick decision, because a boy who feels like he has to lie about the bruise on his face could be in really danger. And his missing brother might be in danger too. It was time to be direct. To get direct.
우리 근데 보통 direct, direction, direct, distance 이렇게 있더라고.
It was time to be direct. 야, 발음 너무 같은데, direct. 내가 들었다.
우리는 direct
To get to the heart of this case, she said, "How about your brother? Does he have any hearing problems?" Ray tilted his head. If he had here to question right. The nurse reached over and took the headphone off. I said, "Does your brother have any hearing problems?" My brother, Ray stammered.
중얼거렸어.
Yes, Jay, the nurse said, looking straight into his eyes. "Your twin brother Ray?" Ray started back at the nurse.
And he said, the first.
책받침만 넘어가고 난리 났나. Then popped into his mind. I don't have a brother named Ray, which was true. But looking into the North face, Ray knew that the game was over. It was time for the truth, the whole truth. He took a deep breath and said, "My brother's name is Jay, because I'm Ray. Not Jay, I'm Ray. The nurse went along with him. She nodded, but she didn't know did what so she asked another question. And where he your brother Jay
And where
for?
has your brother?
And where
And where has your brother?
꼭 그렇게 안 해도 돼. And where your brother Jay been
이게
for
스킵이
the
됐잖아 지금. And where your brother 같다.
And where has your brother Jay been for the past week? Here at school, Ray said. But not every day, like not today. We've been talking tons. Today his day to stay home. And your parents? She asked. Ray shook his head. They don't know.
shook.
You가 아니다. No.
shook. 아니 이거는 shook이라고. shook이 아니라 shook이라고.
They don't know about it. They don't know about it. 그렇구나. They don't know about it.
이거 말하듯이 하면 되게 쉬워.
Don't 말해버리니까. They don't know about it. About us staying home and stuff. They are both at working all day. The nurse stood.
The word stood up.
맞지?
일어섰다고.
맞지?
Stand up. Stood.
The nurse stood up.
Stay right here. 가만.
Back in a minute. The nurse wiped the headphones on her desk and hurried out of the room. Ray didn't even turn his head to watch her leave. He knew where she was going. She had to be going to the office to get the principal. 일 커졌어. That would have to be next. The principal. But Ray because this was the end game, and for the past 5 nights, just before falling asleep, Ray had been thinking about how this whole mess was going to be settled. Ray had been thinking about how this whole mess was going to be settled.
막 꼬였어 당신이.
여긴데.
이게 다 함장으로 쭉.
아니야 여기서 가서 여기도 쉬었고 여기도 쉬었고 여기도. 왜냐면 이게 한 문장 긴 게 아니야 전부 짧아 단문장들이야.
근데 왠지 이렇게 막 혓바닥이 꼬인 느낌이라서 그렇지.
당신 잠이 오는구나. He had worked out all the possible endings, so he felt ready. And now that the final steps were beginning, Ray felt a warm wave of relief wash through his mind. 이제 다시 썼대. It would all be over quickly now, and soon life would be so much simpler. Maybe a little more ordinary, but ordinary was okay. Ordinary sounded good. The twin things leveled up into overdrive, and there really wasn't anything to worry about now, because from this point on, right to the very end, Ray felt sure he had figured out all the possible twists and turns. Every last one of them. Now more surprise, but that wasn't quite true. Yes. 힘들어서 the end.